Okay, if like me you've never been to Stonehenge, this is a really good website. It's stonesofstonehenge.org.uk. That's stonesofstonehenge.org.uk. Basically photographs and details all the stones in Stonehenge. This is stone number 156. I was having a look through this site the other night, just seeing what kind of caught my eye, and as I was going down, I came across this, which, seeing as I've been looking at sun crosses and them as basically almost building plans, I was quite interested. So there's a bit of detail about this. They reckon it was done in the 19th century, and there's witnesses saying they saw people, two men going up to Stonehenge with chisels, and they didn't actually see them, but that was the first time they noticed that this had been done. Anyway, so it's on a stone that's kind of fallen down and collapsed. We don't know exactly, didn't witness them carving it, so we don't know if they carved over something, we don't know if this is a brand new carving from them, or if it was something from before, or if they carved over something that was degrading. But anyway, it looks like a sun cross, so it kind of got my interest, and I thought I'd have a little bit of a play with it. So I took a screenshot, and this is it. And then obviously I wanted to see how it tied in with the St Aldmell's carving that I've been looking at. So I overlaid, not that one, I overlaid it, I gave that away then, and it doesn't fit, but of interest just for later on's alignments, it did that way, but not really, but that ellipse kind of comes in there, but this bit, which if this was the avenue, is in a completely different position. So next thing then is to have a look at the stone and where it was. So I had a quick look, I did some overlays and things. First one was this one, which is just kind of photoshopped. Obviously this didn't work particularly well, so as you saw just before, I kind of drew over again. This is it more in context, just so you can see, and then this thought, right, let's see where it lines up again. This is one of those ones where it only really lines up in this direction. I can spin this round if you want. So transform, rotate, gives you a bit of an idea where things line up, where they hit and miss. Always good to have a go. When you have something that looks something like this and you feel like it could be a bit more, your eye makes it a bit more round. So there you go. So don't apply, put it back to where I thought it worked best, which is here. And this is where it lines up. I haven't actually tested to see if it goes any bigger on this again, but that's something for another day. So from that then I thought I'd have a look at where the stone originally was. So this is where stone 156 is, the carving, and this is where they think it should have been here. So I then looked at LV and I thought, what if LV is Latin? What Roman numerals would it come to? And it comes to 55. So 55 is LV. So 50 and 5. So then I thought, okay, 50, let's go old school, look at feet. I've got a scale here that tells me 10 metres. 10 metres is 32 feet. So this is a kind of rough, but this block here then I've made up at what I think is about 55 feet. And then I laid it from there, and 3 times it fits here. So I know this is all very rough by eye, but it kind of gives you an idea that I'm not knowing enough about megalithic measurements, but I think it's something like 2.7 feet for your yard. This is what you're looking at. Okay, and we can go back to the drawing here, and you can see that's the distance So, bit of graffiti, just having a look, not taking on face value what's kind of been verbally recorded, just seeing how it fits. So from that then, I thought I'd have a look at some other sites, and this is one, Longmeg. Now, Glenn Johnson, who's a fantastic historian in St Albans, gave me a book the other day on about 2 nights ago, and I've been looking at kind of megalithic measurements and things like that, and it came across, it said about Alexander Thom, I think that's how you say his name, and this is one of the stones he was looking at. So I kind of played around with this, I've been playing around with cross. This is where I found it fitted. If you want to see the other kind of trials, this is having a go with the other trials, so you can see where it doesn't fit. It's again trying with a kind of more standardised, kind of the crosses and ellipses I've been playing with on other films. So I thought, right, I'll try this one now, and this is basically the spot it fits best, just by eye, just having a look. I'll do some rotation round so you can kind of have a look. Because it kind of, with this bit here, kind of feels more like it's a circle, it's kind of easier to kind of see numerous points where it could be. But anyway, I'll give you a bit of an idea on anyone does want to try these sort of things out on stone circles. Just seeing what you've got. Also, if you've got sun crosses that are quite old, nothing, you're looking more for things that look like they've been plotted rather than things that they've been stylised into a circle, as with the later sun crosses. So this gives you a bit of an idea. It works quite nicely that way. And this way then is kind of more in line with how the current Stonehenge one is. So there you go. Gives you a bit of an idea. So basically this is just looking at this graffiti that was found, or that is on Stone156. It looks kind of like a sun cross, and kind of playing around, just a bit of food for thought on what it might have been if it wasn't carved in the 19th century. There you go, something to think about.